What the hell? I don't know why you did that.
Nice pass. Car left. Still there. Hold your line. Clear left. Keep pushing, we might get him back.
I'm not so okay with that.
Car ahead is sketchy. Tyson, car number 4. C license. Their rating is 1.5.
Obviously, I do not like these. I do not like these decisions. But I don't even want to say it about what I'm trying to do with my safety rating. What's going on YouTube? Welcome back to Bank Racing Uncut. We're going to have some more Porsche Cup racing from week 8 going around Sebring International Raceway. After my last race and my last video where we started from the pit lane after qualifying P8 in order to nurse our safety rating as we're trying to get to an A class sooner rather than later. This race I went into it with the same exact mentality of if I can qualify on the first 2 rows or in the top 5, we'll start from the grid and try to be competitive, fighting for a win, a podium, or for a top 5 position. Otherwise, if we qualify outside the top 5, we're going to start from the pit lane and try to do our so-called pit lane challenge, where we're going to try to drive more cautiously and care about our safety rating while trying to fight up into positive iRating points, or just to minimize the damage to our iRating the best we can. So with all that being said, if you like what you see in this video, make sure to like and subscribe, and let's get into quali and see if we're going to be starting from the pit lane or if we're going to be starting from the grid.
Got 2 laps to set a decent time.
Okay, let's see how this goes. I think I'm starting from pit lane in this race, no matter what. My safety rating isn't that good. Last race I tried to do pit lane kind of stuff, and I got a good result from it. It was fun, but not nearly as much positive safety rating as I would have liked to negate some bad results we had, so that might be what I do. If we could put down a really solidly good lap, and solidly good lap. If we can put down a solid good lap, we can maybe decide to start from the grid, but
the track temperature is decreasing. It's now 80.
Honestly, probably top 3, maybe top 4, like, you know, top two rows. Anything else behind that, I might just say start from the pit lane and help our safety rating out a little bit, with the goal of fighting the positive iRating if we can, because a lot of carnage in this series is pretty possible to do that. I'm not going to say easy, but it's definitely possible to fight into those positions with people taking themselves out, other people getting incidents, as well as some pretty big disparities between pace. So if we can have pace that's at the top of the field, you know, top 5, top 10-ish, we may be able to catch, actually top 10, but like, you know, top 5 pace, we might be able to have pace to catch some of the back markers. So, especially if some of the leaders get taken out. But we'll see what we can get from quali, regardless of what we kind of plan to do for the start. Get sunset right for the first lap. Felt decent. Really bad hairpin. Messing up the braking into that hairpin is so easy for me to do. I've done it a lot. Obviously,
Track limits, they'll invalidate this lap.
that would have been a bad lap regardless if I didn't invalidate it there, but annoying to get the track cut. Considering what I was saying about safety rating. Only a track cut, not the worst thing in the world, but still, regardless, frustrating. Especially the back-to-back mistakes there. Still have one more lap though. We'll look to see what we can do and look to see where the field's pace is. See if we have any right being competitive here. My eyes look itchy, my contacts don't bother me. And a little bit later.
The
A
leader
little
is
bit better
just done
sunset, Ben.
206.40. The leader has just done a 205.91.
So that little section was a little faster last time. Try to keep these sections fast and valid now. Not the worst hairpin for me. We keep it valid through Cunningham. Okay, let's see what we could do. Le Mans and sunset going to be pretty big determining factors here. As always on a lap here around Sebring. Not the worst, a lot better than my last laps. So it's gonna come down to sunset, see what kind of lap we can put down. Not that bad. For a sunset, see what kind of lap it is. 205.4. I said I wasn't gonna.
P2.
I said I needed front two rows to want to start from the grid, so there it is. That is one of my best laps. Last race I did run my fastest lap of 205 flat. Was very close to running a 204.9, but ended up missing a shift to coming out of sunset to mess that up. But my pace is definitely coming up, which feels really good. So I like that. Now, the majority of my starts I have messed up, but the last start I did from the grid 2 races ago was really good. So hopefully we can bring that to the grid this time. And hey, we might be fighting for a win here potentially in our first Porsche Cup, or our first win in Porsche Cup.
That's the end of the session. P2.
Let's go. I'm happy about that. Really happy about that. All safety rating goes out the window. We're going for the win at this point. Not going to be purposefully, reckless, obviously. We want to keep it clean racing always, but we'll, hopefully, our skill doesn't run out and we can do that. We have very little skill anyways, so. But we'll catch back up when we're about to go green.
Okay, Rob. Should do well here. We're optimistic we can finish in the top 7. P2.
Okay, we got 30 seconds to green. We changed our brake bias up a little bit once again. We're going to go even a little bit more rear focused than I have been doing in the past. See if that gives us any help with lockups on this first lap to try and keep it as clean as we can. Lockups have been a big issue. Last race I got into an incident on lap 1 because of it, so we'll try our best here. We'll try to get this start right. Let's see how we can get this. Hopefully it's not too bad.
This will be a standing start. Okay, Rob. Here we go. Go. Nail it.
Not the greatest.
Car clear right.
That might have been one of the cleanest starts I've ever seen here in the Porsche Cups. We have quite a bit of a gap behind us here now. We'll see how
the gap to Tommy
guys up
ahead
ahead
is
are going to
increasing.
do.
It's now 1.0.
Pace-wise, and if they're going to battle a little bit. Oh my god, I thought it was gone there. I thought it was gone.
P3.
Can't be having those mistakes if we're gonna stay with the leaders and not get caught from behind.
Alright, Rob, the next car is not the cleanest racer. Tommy, car number 8, A license.
A little bit worse Le Mans than
gap to Tommy ahead is now 1.2 seconds.
The hardest part about like catching so quick on people and like needing to brake harder is you can't. I'm just gonna lock it. It's such a scary experience needing to like add more brake pressure to stop when you're in a car that does not have ABS and you're just gonna lock up the brakes. And that fear is added on so much more when you have a car right in front of you that you're going to slam into. Unfortunate. Le Mans keeps being a problem for me, and we're going to drop back a little bit off them, but they are going to be very close, so hopefully they can fight. Bring me back in this battle.
P2 ahead is now 1.1 seconds.
What the hell? I don't know why you did that.
Nice pass. Car left. Still there. Hold your line. Clear left. Left side. Still there. Clear left. Car right. Still there. Clear right.
Thank you. Not killing us. Oh my god. My heart. We're having a lot of sketchy moments here.
P2.
Okay. Reel it back in. I want to catch the leader. Oh, I want to win. These mistakes need to stop. 2 seconds. Oh, that's a gap. Faster into the chicane though. How much faster is my best lap time? I don't know what their best pace they can pull out though is. All I can do is focus on my laps, so. Le Mans is such a weak point for me.
There's an incident in Cunningham. Looks like it's Tommy.
My pace is on a drop.
All right. Still there. He's still there. Right side's clear. Keep pushing, we might get him back.
I'm not so okay with that.
Car ahead is Sketchy, Tyson, car number 4, C license. Their rating is 1.5.
Obviously, I do not like losing. I do not like losing positions. But I don't even want to say it about what I'm trying to do with my safety rating. And what the fact that like I started this race from the grid and I was able to have such a clean race so far has been great.
The gap to Tyson ahead is increasing.
Seems like Tyson might just be a little bit faster than me. Maybe not like at my fastest currently, but I have fallen off from my grace of being able to run those 105 times. So avoid the extra pressure being put on us from trying to keep someone behind us and get some line clean, hopefully. That's still a podium, so X will be very happy with that. The nice thing about the hairpin is if the issue is going deep on the brakes, I can just use the runoff and it's slow down, so it's bad for like position results, but it's not off track. So in terms of caring about my safety rating, that's a very very nice corner for that.
The gap in front is now 1.4.
Man, I'm sorry about that. Fuck.
I don't know if it's because I'm on a different wheel or if the cup car just feels better. I do like this better here at Sebring in the cup car than the GT3 car. Last time I was here, I was on my G29, so like maybe the ability to trail brake a little bit easier and feel more confident with it has been amazing, and it's been a really big help doing it better. But still. Probably didn't need to do that, but probably could have made the corner. But it is what it is. I really did not want an off track, so put ourselves in the position at the fight to get on the podium, back on the podium. Hopefully we can do it. Tommy does have some speed though.
1.6 seconds. Okay, Rob, the next car is not the cleanest racer. Tommy, car number 8, A license.
Just like I did, anyone else can make a mistake, so always potential for an opening to come up. Big thing is keep it clean to the line. It's a big thing I want to try to do.
The gap to Tommy in front is now 1.7 seconds. incident in turn 1. It looks like David.
See if we can try to set a personal best lap too in these closing laps.
Thank you, man.
I got so... Dude, sometimes I just lose my focus
Gap
so
ahead is
easily,
now
and
2.7 seconds.
for whatever reason I lost my focus and stopped turning
P4,
any
that
farther.
lap was at 206.44. You're a second off the pace in sector 3.
It's starting to get hot too. Well, we'll see if we can keep it clean for the next lap and a half here, and maybe on that last lap go for a personal best. I know trying to keep it clean while simultaneously trying to push for a fast lap that means nothing isn't the smart decision, but I'm not known to make smart decisions. If that was the off track, I would have been so mad at myself. Not even on the fast lap, just on a...
The gap to Tommy ahead is now 3.8. White flag, last lap.
No shot, we're gonna gain a tenth or tenth and a half or 2 tenths through the rest of the lap, so try to keep it clean.
There's an incident in Tower. We think it might be Curly.
That incident behind us in Tower was P5, so that means our mistake there doesn't really matter. Relax, get it to the line clean. 0 instant point race. I really should have been a little good race, Corey.
There's an incident in Sunset. Looks like it's Curly and David.
Yeah, that was very fun. Fun, good race. Not the result I wanted. Definitely was fighting for the win there. Couldn't get it. Unfortunate, but 0 incident points when starting from the front of the grid. That was probably the cleanest race I've had yet in the Porsche Cup, and with it starting from the grid, it was really, really good fun to race. I really, really, really like the Porsche Cup. It's fun.
P4. Okay, it's over. Good drive.